York City, New York, Knicks. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, ball. We are not stopping, aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange, and everybody starving. Hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah. Let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we New York City, New York, Knicks. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, ball. We are not.
Forbes and Phillips in the building. My God, what's good?
And I salute the new Knicks. Let's get it.
Shout out to the new Knicks.
The new Knicks, salute my guy.
The new Knicks, the organic podcast.
Sounds like it's about to go down in here. Going down. New York City, NYC, Borough. MSG stand up. Brooklyn, Staten, and the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Brooklyn, Staten, and the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks.
Bye.
Yeah. Welcome back. Salute to your web family. Welcome back home to the Organics Fanatics Show. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here rocking and vibing with us, and we greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the replay gang, the live gang, the short clips gang, the IG gang, the subs gang, everybody. We in the building. Crash Out Season 2, giving you a review of the ass whooping we handed out these last 2 games. You heard? So here we are. I want to give a shout out to my 4 members right here, my brethrens, Mike the Specialist in the background. Shout outs to 2 Shots for popping up. Shout outs to Machete Miggs, who got the special edition in the background. Yeah, I'm live from the container. Yeah, I mean, I'm shipping them things out, shipping Boston the fuck out of here. So I'm live in the container. I got to pack the whole squad up in here, you heard? So, yeah, we here. We here. It's the series of Crash Out Season 2 zip, 2 shots. Shout out to the people. What's goody? What's goody?
What's up to the panel? What's up to the chat? Replay gang, you know the vibes. Like, share, subscribe. If you like the video, like the video. Let's get us to 500 by the end of the month. Let's go. I know we got it in us. Let's push it.
All right, and we got Machete Mix with the special edition background, but we need you to pop up, sir. I need you to get in front of that screen and shout out. Give us our signature Machete Mix shout out. Your mic is muted. All right, I guess we're having some technical difficulty. Is he in?
Yo,
Is he
que lo
in?
que, mi gente de la 110, what's going on, bro? I can't get the camera to switch back. Yo, what's up, man? What's going on, people? Let's talk some Knicks, man. Today is, what's today's date? May 7th, 2025. Today's May 9th, 2025. And let's go talk some Knicks, man.
Well, like I said, welcome to the TOF. It's for Fridays. Fuck around and find out. Boston fucked around and they found out that they are softer than what they really thought they was. You know what I mean? We got historical events happening through the scratch out season, semifinals. We here, we up 2-0. We're gonna address a lot of issues today. There's been a lot of chatter, you know, a lot of the media people, they out there talking that the Knicks wasn't gonna be able to do it. We here at the TOF, we called it, we have faith. We're not a fans channel, but we are a fans channel, but it's mainly us homers, you know what I mean? So we're always going to look at the positive side of things. Two shots. Give us your opinion on the last game that you saw in Boston.
Yeah, man. I still can't believe it, to be real with you. You know, throughout the whole season, I was really down and out, and I didn't think that we were gonna give Boston much of a fight. But I am pleasantly surprised. We are, you know, making it a series, and now they got me reinvigorated. They got me with hope. They got me thinking that we could sweep them. They got me thinking that we could go to the chip. They got me thinking that we could win it all. And I don't know if that's a good thing, because now I'm flying high. And you know what they say, the higher you are, the harder you fall. So, but they gave me hope, bro. They gave me hope. And that's all that I could wish for. I just hope that we stay focused. I don't want to talk about, you know, game 3 is a must win and all that baloney. I don't believe in that. Even if we lose, we still got 2 more at the Garden where we can shut them out. So that's my mindset right now. You're muted. You're on mute.
I wanted to say welcome to the light side. You're always in front of our Knicks family into the dark side of things. So now, see how us older vets see the things. You know what I mean? We've been here, so we can tell by the trajectory of our aura and our spirit and how we've been playing this whole year. It tells us a whole different thing. The way Tiff's been riding the guys' paws, you know what I mean, and had that pressure on them. It was all for a reason. Machete, talk to us.
Yo, and so, let me get this camera turned around over here. What's going on, bros? What's going on, Knicks Nation? Once again, que lo que, mi gente de la 110, what's going on, New York City? Shouts out to my peoples in Manhattan, and Queens out there, Manhattan, Miami, Orlando, power peoples all to our Knicks fans all over the place. If it wasn't shouts out to our Knicks fans everywhere, shouts out to everybody in our chat. You know, shouts out to the Organic Fanatic Show. What's going on, Manny? What's going on, New Knicks? What's going on, Two Shots?
What up?
Shout out Ruel.
Yeah,
He's the way he got his fam thing going on. Shout out to my brother.
Shouts out to my nigga New Knicks who always keeps the faith.
Shout out to Elmer and the 43rd crew. Shout out to everybody out there, you know what I mean, where we all grew up. Our roots are always with us. Back to you, Machete.
Yeah, bro. Yo, what's going on, guys? Hey, man, let's go. We got some incredible wins these last 2 games. It's great. It's been an excellent week. You know, unbelievable. I mean, we shocked everybody, but really we didn't, because us hardcore believers, I didn't get to watch the game because I was at work. So I really couldn't tune in with you guys. I didn't even know what happened till I called you. Because I called you guys right away when I saw the score. And anyways, but it was great. It's been great. Let's talk about it, you know. But you can always count on Tom Thibodeau. It's like I always said, man, taking it back to '99 when he was with an assistant on our team. He took us to the finals. That was gonna happen. So we're gonna go all the way to the finals. After what happens after that, you gotta believe in us. You gotta believe in him, man. You gotta believe in the system, what he's done. You know, what do you think, man? What you got to say about that?
Hey, great take. Here at the Organic Fanatic, we lately been hearing and seeing our take and our energy and our aura flow all over the galaxy. You know what I mean? We don't. Hey, if you want to try to be like us, yeah, I mean, the real cannot be replicated, cannot be carbon copy. You could try as best as you can, but this is us. And hey, enjoy whatever you try to do out there. But this is the TOS. This is what.
Shouts out to Ruel Castle King out there doing his thing with his kids. You know, shouts out to our buddy playing the game, our nephew out there.
Shout out to Little Man. Shout out to my family. We out there striving, doing the third, fourth generation of our kids. Boy, they're mad talented. Growing up with some skills and some blessings that guys,
these young children these days are very super physically talented, man.
Yeah, these kids are on another level. Shout out to all the children. I love you. Anyway, game 2, the hero of the game.
Did we get to talk about game 1? Yeah. Game 2, we were there when they won the other day.
Well, I mean, we were live for both games. Let's give a review on the last one, and then we'll jump in. Or if you want to jump into the first game, it's fine.
No, whatever you want to. Go ahead.
All right. I mean, I want to stay with what's fresh in our minds. Yeah, I mean, go to game 2. To Robinson was an all-team win. Everybody did their thing in their spurt. Whenever somebody else was falling off, and we gathered the win. But super shout outs to Mitch Robinson for making 4 to 5 defensive play on Jason Tatum without fouling him in order to get him to the track. With defensive play in the game, Miguel Bridges, the cherry on top with the block snatch.
New Knicks. Hey, check it out. You're getting a lot of reverberation. I don't know if it's from the tunnel behind you.
Yeah, a lot of feedback.
No. It's somebody's feedback. I don't know if it's mine, but oh shit! All right, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, but you sound
but it sounds. Yeah. It's like a lot of feedback, and when you put your phone closer, it sounds good, but it sounds a lot of feedback.
All right. Well, there's a lot of rain going on. Okay. Yeah, I do hear it. Carry on. Let me get back.
Yeah, but in the beginning of the game, it was great. It was when they took the 3-pointer away from OG and try to take that away from us. There were a couple of plays in there that I called out at the chat where the ref were trying to take away points. and not really making calls for the Knicks. And it came in and backfired because, all it did was motivate and make everybody angry and play harder and realize that they had to really play really hard to get the points because they were being taken away. Starting with that first stupid call, because of the I looked it back, okay, so the time might not, but it was really close and it was kind of bullshit. But it is what it is. And but they play really great, man. The guys, OG wasn't that much of a factor, but like I said, I had to look back at Mitch Robb, what he did, and he sure did show out the other night. Did his thing, man. He scrambled, he did some blocks, and he did some dunks, and he did his thing, man. And it's encouraging to see, and I hope that it's for him is more. It gives him more confidence going forward. And the coach did his job too, making calls and switches, and it was a good game all around. Yeah, I think that their coach is getting out coached by Thibs. That's what I think. What do you think, Two Shots? What do you think, Manny?
I mean, I think we're winning, but I still don't think. I mean, he's making little adjustments, but he's not making what I want to see. It's to me, it's like, I feel like we're winning despite of the coach. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Like, I feel like we could be doing way better than what we've been doing, but I'm not gonna sit here and Monday morning quarterback because what we doing so far is working, even though we giving up these 20-point leads and stuff, but we're pulling through. So I can't really complain about much. I do want to see OG and Mikhail get off or get into the offensive flow a little quicker. I think 0 points through 3 quarters for Mikhail is ridiculous. Like I want him to have a balanced attack along with OG because OG can do the same, and I think that would make me feel better. You know what I mean? It'll make me feel like we don't have to give up 20 points and then lock down at the fourth. You know what I mean?
Despite the win, I'm glad we got the win, and yeah, I would like for them to get hotter quicker. Mikhail's timing could not have been better. My battery's about to run out. But Mikhail's timing could not have been better in that first quarter, even though I'll take that he didn't score the first 3 quarters, that for him to go off at the last minute in the fourth, it's a little bit of a close call, but I'll take that. And as far as OG's concerned, it's not every night he's going to have an excellent, a good night, because he's been having really good, I say good night, not great nights, but good nights. Great nights when we win, yeah. Good, but he's been having good nights. But he's not always going to have good nights. He's going to have some off nights. I think sometimes you're going to have those nights so that you can, balance it out. So that you can go forward, you can have better nights. As far as OG's concerned. So, but when they're popping because they're all of them are all-stars, OG, Cat. And then Cat, he's been having a good night. Because I think he's also trying on a defensive end. He's been playing, so he hasn't been creating that much offense, but he's been having enough rebounds. He's still having double-digit numbers and points and double-digit rebounds, and he's not having great offensive numbers, but he's been playing hard on defense, so I think it balances out a little bit. He could be, if he had better offensive numbers, yeah. We need him to have big nights like that too, but I also take his defense. The defense we've been playing, these cats aren't used to it. And it's like I've been saying, everybody's saying it. It was because of the Detroit game and the conditioning we got playing against an opponent like Detroit, a younger team who really was very hungry and well coached. Probably a better coach than the coach they have Boston has. That's my opinion. But I think it's a test game between the coaches. So the matchup. So now, if I'm going forward, hopefully the matchup is going to be the Pacers coach versus the Knicks coach, because it's really a chess game right now. A chess game, but most importantly, is everybody staying healthy. Because really, the Pacers are catching a break because Cleveland's getting injured. So now they're playing an injured opponent who's having to play their reserves. You know, who probably haven't had the same experience in playoff as the Indiana players have, who are healthier. As long as we stay healthy, the key is to everybody to stay healthy. Because once anybody goes down, that's it. If God forbid, I don't even want to say it, anybody would go down on our side or either side, it's a totally different ball game. Look what's happening right now with Porzingis, right? Because he was healthy. If he was a healthy Porzingis, it'd be different. But for whatever reason, he's got an illness now. He's got an illness. Yeah. Come on,
man. I'm really hating this.
I think it's because you're
I
inside
just get static from you now. I don't even hear
You're
you.
probably in a soundproof container, bro. You're somewhere where you're bouncing off the walls and you're getting a lot of reverb.
Can you hear me?
Better off being outside. We can hear you. It's just kind of like distorted.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Now we can hear.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. I mean, shit. I just don't think Porter should have ran his mouth. I don't think that coach is built like that. Boston was trying to play out of character. They're trying to mismatch Hunt with whatever they're doing. Whatever they're doing, I think they should keep it up. You know what I mean? Take this broom. You know what I mean? And let us continue. And like, come on, these guys are too pretty. They not built like that. No, none of the teams that they went against last year is like the team that we have now. Every time they played us, we were shorthanded, so they never really played us. And this is us playing like shit. We took 2 wins down by 20. We wasn't playing on all cylinders. Everybody it wasn't take a turn. We was playing together and for each other and knowing that you can see, I mean, you can see Celtics crumbling between the third and the fourth in both games. Yeah, I mean, so I like I said, Boston may not shoot and miss a record of 150 threes that they missed or whatever the case was, but we're not gonna play as trash as we played it either. So I think, and especially coming home, bro, listen, it's a wrap. It's definitely a wrap. Coming home at the MSG, that if they were shook at home with their own people behind them, imagine how they're gonna feel when they hit that crowd and Brunson hits a 3 and the floor is shaking underneath them. I mean, they're definitely gonna feel it, bro. And I agree with everybody that this number 3 is a must-win for us. But like Boston is so shook. Like, not that I'm overconfident. It's like I know we got this. At the end of the day, I'm not scared, and that's what it is. I think we definitely gonna play better, and we'll definitely get this win. Anything stand out to you in the post conference? Anything that you saw like after the games in the players' mental landscape?
I don't be watching the interviews, so I really don't know. I just be focusing on their gameplay and like the way they look. I think Thibodeau is making slight adjustments, so I can appreciate that. I'm thankful for that. I wish he made more adjustments, but what he did so far is working. So the way he's playing Tatum, I want him to continue doing that because Tatum has been off. There hasn't been that many wide open threes, so I'm glad he shored that up. I just look for little things here and there to like help me determine where this team is. And I think we're looking pretty good, man. I mean, I just don't. I hate getting down by 20, but I mean, if we have to get down by 20 to pick up the intensity and win the game, I mean, I guess I'll take it.
Well, listen, the Knicks are good. Like the thing is that everybody in the Knicks organization is built for pressure. Boston isn't built for pressure like that. And the reason why I say, I actually, if you watch the press conference, because I watch a lot of the, you know, I don't listen to music, so I'm constantly watching, the games after the games and all of that stuff. And you see the Celtics, you see Tatum, you see Brown, you see the coach. Like they're not even giving Knicks no props at all on winning the game. They're just blaming it on themselves or whatever the case may be. That they're looking at the statistics, the analytics, that they should have won, and they're just, like I said, they're not really looking at reality. And reality will hit them Saturday at 3 p.m. when they're in the Garden, and we should be balling at least, I want to say 40% better than we was the last two games.
See, so there's two things you just said that worry me. The first thing is that it's a day game, and the second thing is that we're back at the Garden. And during this postseason, we haven't played good at the Garden, and and historically speaking, we suck during day games. So, like I said, I'm not gonna hold too much weight on it if we lose, because we still got two more games to shut the door. So, I think we're gonna get it done. It's just I don't think we're gonna. I mean, as bad as it sounds, I don't think we're gonna win Saturday.
Well, I mean, for a person that told you that we're going to win the first two games, I'm telling you now that it's going to be a sweep. Brooklyn, Boston, Softon is really, like, I don't see the coach out coaching Tibbs. Tibbs has been doing a fantastic job in the substitute and playing different schemes. He pulled OG out in the right time. He left Mikal Bridges in. If Mikal Bridges would have shot 0 points for the first three quarters in any other team, any other coach would have pulled Mikal Bridges out. But looking at all the different elements that he was doing during the game, you see he wasn't slacking on energy or nothing else. Even though he had donuts, he was still making good plays. And I don't think if he would have been pulled out the game, I don't think he would have hit those 14 points in the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? So I think Tibbs knows his players. He knows their weaknesses, their strengths, and where. Now, do I think Tibbs could bring in Deuce and Mitch a little bit earlier? You know what I mean? To help us on the defensive end. We'll see those adjustments in Game 3. But he stuck to his guns. He knew who his defenders were. He knew who his crunch time players are. And yeah, I think Tibbs been doing a magnificent job. Jalen Brunson, what can you say?
Put some respect on my captain's name, boy. What?
I might look fucked up right now, but that's my twin right there. But yeah, the boy is definitely a hooper. He is the definition of New York Knicks. I mean, and Mike, are you there? I think his Wi-Fi is going out. But yeah, I think it was definitely a great game. I wish Miguel was on the other line to give us some statistical facts. But yeah, all right. And game one, we saw the same thing, the same outcome. Everybody stepped up in time. I think in all these games, you're seeing different players stepping up and holding their brothers up when they're not. Yeah, in one of the press conferences, Jalen Brunson said, you know, I want to thank the guys, you know, in that fourth quarter. I didn't have it. When Bridges scored those 14 points, Jalen Brunson said he just didn't have it right then and there. So, like, it's gonna come in time. You know what I mean? He said it himself. You know, when he doesn't have it, he needs his other brothers to step up and do their job. You know what I mean? I think we'll see a better Cat. I definitely think that we'll play him more as a shooter than a post-up guy, because that is his special power, is shooting. You know what I mean? So I think if we keep Cat spacing the floor out and opening the floor more for the guys instead of posting them up, which we've been doing these last two games, I think that'll be a better position for Cat to play. I mean, Porzingis is out. You know, there's no other center that's really gonna step to Cat, and that's the mismatch we gotta play. I think if we get Cat more in the open space shooting the threes, while Jalen Brunson and Mikal and OG could drive in and do their thing, I think that will solidify us for game three to take it up 3-0. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, man. I mean, I think we should deploy the double big lineup a little more. I'm not gonna complain about how Cat was used last game, because I thought they did a pretty good job of that. I just want OG and Mikal to be more involved.
There, I see a crown. I see. Oh Lord, the quarterback himself on his walk and talk Wi-Fi. They had
I got my son out here training. We're doing the soccer training. Got to be dad first. How you working? Got to be dad first. What up? Salute. What y'all doing? What you doing?
Shit.
We trying to cover for you, Mister. I got 21 things to do and don't have time for the show.
Hashtag daddy. Hashtag dad life. You know what it is. But y'all live? What we doing? Y'all live?
Yeah, we live, brother. What you talking about?
The people. Shout out to the people.
Salute to the chat. Salute to Replay Gang. Salute to everybody out there. My brothers are holding it down. Sangre, spirit, y'all know what it is. Where we at? What we talking about? Tomorrow?
We was just talking about game two. You know what I mean? Giving a little recap on that. Who was your player of the game, and what did you think of game two?
For game two, I saw it again today. Again, just get the insight. Big props to Cat. I think Cat was the most consistent. He was the one who was ready to play the whole game. You know, and some people were not there, missing shots. Cat was our for sure most consistent. I think he had a double by halftime. I think he had like 20 and 10 by the second half. He was dominating. He was commanding. He was hitting threes in the paint. You can see those a couple of times in the second quarter where Mikal was clapping his hands for Mikal to give him the ball, but he understood that you got to try to move the ball and get everybody involved. Love Mikal's effort. He was obviously, that shows grit, that, you know what I'm saying, when you don't got it going, you just, as Coach Thibodeau, who I'm going to give credit to, does Thibodeau get credit for that? Do other things to help the team win. Do other things that get the team to win. You know what I'm saying? So he was just motivated. Definitely Mikal Bridges, obviously, he put the battery in our back in that third quarter and fourth quarter. So, but I give it a Cat. As much as I want to give it a Mikal, and I love what Mikal did. I love his consistency. I love that he He took the second half. So first half was Cat, second half was Macau for sure.
Well, I mean, the first half was Cat. The second half was Brunson and Bridges. But the person to get the stop at the end of the game, I think, was Mitch. I gave him the props. Yeah, I mean, and I think it was Mitch stepping up, guarding Tatum, stopping him making him make 4 or 5 different decisions, not fouling. You know what I mean, and leading him into McHale and OG, which trapped him. I want thank goodness OG or Bridges didn't foul. It was a great trap and a great stop.
Also, honorable mention too, which probably gets overlooked. Josh Hart had 23 points, so he was doing the other things, which normally he doesn't score. Normally he does the rebounding and assisting, and he'll do up to maybe 10 points. But the fact that he had 23 points, he had 3 3-pointers, which people always joke about his 3-point shot. So he was trying to keep the team going, keeping us alive in the meantime till OG got into a groove, which he was off. So I don't suspect that OG is gonna have 2 bad games. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I said. I think we're gonna be chumming the water. What are you guys thinking about? What they're talking about? They're talking about that the pressure's on the Knicks for the 3rd game. Y'all think that?
That's what I started off the show saying, because that's what I heard. I think it was Colin Cowherd that said that it's a must-win for the Knicks. Or
Who was it? You said Colin.
And I'm like, dog, we up 2-0. Like, we got home court advantage. What do you mean must win? Like, it's a must win for them. But whatever. I mean, the media is always gonna put the narrative on a negative spin towards the Knicks. They're always gonna try to make it seem like we the underdog and we don't got the players and we don't got the blase blah. I'm so sick of mainstream media, bro. It's ridiculous. I mean, it is what it is.
They gotta do. They gotta sell tickets. Like I don't really think. I mean, the fact that we won 2 games playing terrible. I mean, look, there's no sugarcoating. New York's we call a spade a spade. We played horrendous, horrible. 40 points only in the first half. No sprint, no threes. We played our worst basketball 2 ways. It's great that we always have the resiliency to win a game, but the fact that we haven't been even my brother said we were 70%. I don't even think we were that. Maybe we were probably maybe 50% of what we are. We were averaging, what was it when we were doing the offensive Thibodeau? Weren't we like 115, 120 points per game?
120 something a game, yeah.
I'm saying for us to be, yes, playoffs rises up a little bit, but us, I think we definitely should be. This should be a game where I just think we need to see 2, 3 in a row, and the crowd gets into it. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. I think Brunson.
That's what I was telling him also earlier, that I'm not super confident about this game because at least in this year's postseason, we've been doing terrible at home, and then historically speaking, we do terrible during day games. So it's like we got 2 things going against us, and I know that Boston is gonna come out guns blazing because they're gonna feel that heat. So it's like that's why I said I'll give them a leeway this game. Like, we could lose this game, but if we win the next 2 and shut them out, that's all that you could ask for. You know what I mean?
I think they're gonna come out guns blazing. They have to. Their season's on the line in this game. If they play Porzingis less than 12 minutes per game, it's down murder she wrote for them. But I think this is gonna be a high offensive game both ways, because the Knicks have got to beat playoff teams scoring too. I mean, it's great that we're defensive. We find a way to win. That's great, and we know we could do that. But we also got to show our skill set. We're too skilled to be having these type of games. And usually Knicks don't have 3 games in a row where they play a bad game. So usually we'll have a game here or 2 losses, but we usually have 3 bad games in a row.
I don't know. I don't wanna make it seem like I'm looking ahead, but like looking at the next matchup, which it looks like it's gonna be the Pacers if everything goes the way it's been going. Them boys is getting up and down the court, man, and they could put 120. They could put 120 on you on the blink of an eye.
That's great. You're looking at a bootleg beta version of the Boston Celtics.
Nah, they don't play the same game. They don't play. They may take a lot of threes like the Celtics, but they don't play the same game. They got
No, yeah,
Siakam
no.
with a mid range. They got Obi running up and down the court like a gazelle. You got Halliburton over here looking like fucking the second coming of Chris Paul, and you got the center that can kill you in or out. Like he got the three, and he got the midi, and he got putbacks and shit like that. So I mean, right now, the way they playing right now, to me, the Pacers seem to be the team to beat.
The Pacers won both games close. Am I right? I think they were both bottom. I'm saying the last two games they played, wasn't it by like a game winning?
No, I think they lost last game. I think it's 1-1, isn't it?
No, I think they won the series. They're up 2-0, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
They're up 2-0? Oh.
And I think both times they won literally like at that game winning at the end.
Yeah, but you can say the same thing for us too. I mean, we were down 20 and we won in the last second.
Yeah, but Cleveland ain't have Darius Garland. We said it. He hasn't played.
Like I told you last time, I'm not gonna sleep on him. I'm not gonna disrespect him.
Listen, I ain't even gonna talk about them because we ain't with them right now. It's one game we gotta go, one game at a time. He's talking about Indiana.
I got a little ahead of myself. I apologize about that.
A little. The boy, he jumped to the next series. He jumped to the ECF.
Because I agree with the sentiments. We don't see Boston.
I listen one game at a time. One game at a time. Not that I don't see them, but this is a must-win game, and not so much that we got pressure on it, but this is where we got to show who the Knicks are. Because people talk all that they're trash. We barely won. We got lucky. We got to show these teams who we are and what we're capable of. That's where I think the pressure is, and I don't think pressure. I think it's just to show their skill set at this point. It's not so much that we're scared of Boston that they're gonna come out. Boston's a one-trick pony. They showed it. They tried their game the first game. They failed at it. It's a make or miss league. They shot a gang of threes. Then they try to switch it up in game two by getting to the paint and then dishing it out. They do that too in their game.
Their coach is trash. He doesn't know how to run plays. It's out of bounds timeouts. Like they're just relying on old bullshit they did last year. Like you don't see.
You saying their coach is trash? So isn't he a new young coach? Isn't that what some people are asking for?
I would not call him trash, bro. Y'all taking it way too far.
No, he's a glorified Popovich.
Oh my God.
Yo, these coaches, if you give somebody a Lamborghini and they go over 100 miles per hour, yeah, they say they're fast, but you give them a Lamborghini. Let me see you break it with a old box Chevy or something. You know what I mean? Like you got to be able to do work. That's the easy, man.
Bro, your arguments are worn out, bro. Like just drop it, man. I don't know why you keep attacking Popovich. Like just let this man ride out. That's it.
He did. He rode off into the sunset. He's now the president, and he's all the way up at the top of the organization.
Yeah, let him be, bro. Like, what's your? You got a personal vendetta against this man. Like, I don't understand.
No, I'm giving you examples. I'm not saying a personal vendetta I got. I'm just saying an example.
Yeah, that shit is personal, bro. Every chance you get. Oh, boy, let me see him do it without a fucking loaded team and the blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, I'm not going to argue with you with Pops. Pops is the greatest coach of all time. I'm not going to argue with you with that.
I agree with you. Right behind Tibbs. Absolutely, I agree with you. Right behind Tibbs.
Okay, right, exactly. That's that Homer shit that pisses me off about you, yo. It's
Welcome to the Organic Fanatic.
It's like, you see the hole in the shirt. And you're like, yo, this is the most pristine shirt I ever seen in my life, bro. But you got a big ass hole right in the middle of your shirt.
That's a stop.
Tibbs is so fucking flawed, and you're like, oh, well, he's the best coach. He never hurt any players, I'm gonna fucking ride with Tibbs. He never does anything wrong. His substitutions are great. Great. This could be you. This could be you.
The thing is that everybody wants to shit on Tibbs for at 90% of the season, and then when we get to the fucking playoffs, everybody like, oh my God, Tibbs, oh, look at the plays he's running. It's such a genius. Like, look how ready he got his guys.
Well, that's not me. That's not me, because I'm still shitting on him and we winning.
I'm just saying, a majority of the media people out there definitely was taking Tibbs out. Did Jalen Brunson save Tibbs' career with that? Bro, Tibbs,
Listen,
we know what we doing. I just keep watching highlights.
Listen, everybody can say whatever they want about him. I ain't trying to change opinions. All I know is that my coach beat the most winningest team in the history for road wins for Boston. We beat them having our worst game, so he outcoached them, and we won playing the worst game that we've ever done 2 times in a row. And
we set an NBA record. There was only another team that beat another team by 2 points. We did it 5 times, 6 times. Yeah, I mean, so 6 out of 8.
Well, you came on this show talking about we're New Yorkers, we call a spade. I'm gonna call a spade. His fucking offense sucks ass. And yes, we've been winning, but again, I feel like it's in spite of him, because this motherfucker cannot coach to save his life. And if I had my way, this motherfucker would have been gone years ago.
And that's why they don't listen to you. That's because we're winning.
Right.
We'll be expecting Friday.
That's like me giving you that fucking Ferrari and you leaving it in 3rd gear the entire fucking time, knowing damn well you got a 4th and 5th gear right there.
I don't need. You know why? Because I'm like this. We don't need 4th and 5th.
You need it or not? You have it and you don't use it. Come on,
people
bro. Who gets the Lamborghini and goes 100 when you could go 150? Like, you make no sense.
I'm gonna get you 0 to 70 easy. There's no need to go past 100.
Yeah, and then beyond 70, you got another 150. Like, why are you not using it?
Because it's gonna be embarrassing for the others.
That's like taking a premium diesel car and loading it with regular fucking gasoline. When the engine blows, that's on you.
I don't know where you're going with that, but I appreciate the auto, because I'm a car junkie.
No, you don't understand anymore, right? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Tell Jessica to keep the Snickers away. Shout out, Ron. I can't see the chat, so whoever's in the chat, appreciate you guys. Salute. I can't see. Tell her to keep the Snickers. Hey, Ron in the building. Still Knick fan. Salute to you, sir. I appreciate you.
I can't see the chat, so I don't know who's with us, but if you're rocking with us, we appreciate you.
Yeah, let me try to see if I can go a different way here. Anyway, so all that to say is I'm liking what we're doing as the Knicks, regardless of whether you're talking fans, coaching, whatever you want to say. I like what we got going. I don't think the pressure's on us. I just think we have to execute, and it's just going to take one play at a time. We got to focus early on executing offense. Ball movement, I think, is going to count early because Brunson can get his. So I'm looking for ball movement early in the first quarter of the offense. If we can get anywhere near 20, 25, then we back in business. Neither the part of the series we've gotten even close in the first quarter. I think we're just both the teams were wound up tight. I think we as a team are just wound up really, really tight and just putting too much pressure on ourselves. We just need to relax like how we do in the 3rd and 4th quarter, and then just play ball. So I'm looking for OG to start off early. OG and Cat. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I missed it, but if you did, you know what you're talking about. You and your diesel gas. Yeah. That's all love. My knee is all love. Nah, how do you think the third game's gonna go to, Shazi? Are you thinking that it's gonna be more of what you just saw, or do you think the Knicks actually get it together and find? And you two, the Knicks, you guys think that we get into our rhythm, or do you think is that something? Do you think first of all, let me not discredit Boston. Do you think Boston's defense is affecting us in any way as far as how we're playing?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not like we're going up against fucking traffic cones out there. Yeah, I think they're doing a lot to mix it up and give us different looks. And and causing us to maybe not play our most efficient offensive game. But I got to give credit where credit is due, and for some reason, the team is responding to whatever Tibbs is doing. And even though we get down by 20, for some reason, they just don't let go of the rope. That was my only complaint earlier when I said we gotta get OG and Macau to go off. Is the reason I want them to go off is so that we don't get behind by 20. Like if we can eliminate that 20-point run, then we'd be beating them by like 20. You get me? So it's just I don't know if it's like a schematic or mental or whatever the hell, but we gotta get off to a quicker start. We have to start, you know what I mean, putting our the pedal to the metal and going early or getting started earlier so that we don't fall behind. Is basically what I'm trying to say.
You Knicks, you third game. What do you think the Knicks got to do to get the offense flowing? You're on mute. You're on mute.
You're on mute.
Well, I mean, the last two games we started off with like, I think it was like under 15 points per first quarter. I don't think we'll start off like that, especially in the Garden. I think we'll be back to normal scoring in the ranges of 20. I know it's the playoffs, so it's not the usual 30 points, but I know we definitely need to hit at least 25 to 27 points to say that we're in a good flow offensively. Once we start that, and I think that will be the case once we get back home, we will be in a more of an offensive flow with the energy of the building. I think the morale of the team, they know they still got business to finish, so they're not looking at it in a big-headed way like, listen, these guys are professional. I see a team of Kobe's. They all got that Mamba mentality. They're all locked in their post-conference interviews. You can see their body language. Their body language says that they're ready to finish this off. I think they know that they need to shut it down in force so they could get more rest, which is what everybody needs right now. You know, and I think that's where our mentality is. Let's knock these next two out and get some good rest for the next opponent and hit the ECF.
I like that. I think we're a rhythm team, so we need to see something go early. I thought there was a point. So when OG did that dunk in the second game over White, that you saw him calling for the challenge, and I do agree. Obviously, that was a charge, but there's a certain time where you gotta back your player up. Like he needed that. He saw that. And you saw the spark go in him. That even if you were wrong on that, I thought that was where the coach should have been like, just fuck it. Let me just do it for my guy. Get him involved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like give him something because he was ready to go after that. Because you see, I ended up with like 8 points. He was struggling all night. Sometimes some players just need to see something, get that go, you know. And OG's one that's going to be real important for us. He's playing a lot of defense. Same thing with Macau. I don't see them going 3 games struggling, but I think we got to go to them early. I think Tibbs seen that. Just like in the first game, he was going to Cat. The second game, you saw him going right to Cat. Cat started dominating. So they look at the matchups. They look at the film. They saw nobody was able to contend with Cat, and you saw they were telling Cat, "Yo, don't drop your elbow, don't drop your shoulder, or anything. Just be ready to go." And just start doing that. He did. He started dominating and rocked it. So I think you're gonna see Tibbs do that early with McCall and OG. Get them going early, because you got to also get Brown and you got to get Tatum to defend. You get them tired early because that's their main guys anyway. You got to get them, make them defend. You know what I'm saying? You got to make them defend. You can't just leave it to where you're just gonna let White defend and Cornette. Then you're making it easy for them. You get them tired, make them defend too, make them force those shots, and then once we get into rhythm, it's a wrap. It's Dandara after that. But I'm looking for OG in that first quarter early. I'm looking for Brunson to set them up. I think if Brunson ends up with like 8 assists that game, maybe 9, but he's gonna get them going early. The Cal Bridges, you see that they were going to him early too. He just missed what were we talking about? 2 shots. I had New Knicks. He was 0-6, right? And some of them shots was like something that he could make in his sleep. So yeah, when he was playing the game 2, I mean, some of the shots were wide open. His pull up from the free throw line, he was missing. He was just a lot of pressure. He feels a lot of pressure because people call him 7 picks. You know, they don't even call him by his name or anything like that. You know, so he feels some kind of way that he feels he has to perform for these people so he can earn his name back. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, right now he's just picks. First name a whole lotta, last name picks.
No, listen.
I'm poking the bear.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Listen, he may have been shit in the bed during the regular season and even a little bit in the Pistons, but he's starting to play around and whatever. And these last 2 plays, the 2 plays that ended the game, are such big monumental plays that a part of me feels like giving him back his name. I mean,
he still ain't earned it yet.
I don't want to give it back to him just yet. But
what do you got?
I'm gonna give him. You know, all right. I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him Bridges back because you know what I'm saying. I can't look. I can't give him the first name back because first name basis is like Kobe and Michael. You know what I'm saying? Like that's elite status. I can't give him his first name back, but I'll give him Bridges back.
Goodness sake, bro. First name, fuck him. Last name, picks.
Fucking picks. Listen, man. I mean, at the end of the day, man, I'm a fan, which is we all know is short for fanatics, which means I'm not in the right mindset, bro. I'm a fan. I'm sorry. I want my team to do good. I want to see one before I go. I just want to see New York and Jalen Brunson holding that trophy with confetti falling from the sky, screaming, "We the champs." You know what I'm saying?
Yo, from now on, we're gonna put your theme song. Who was it? Guns N' Roses, "Living on the Edge." Living on the edge. That's gonna be your intro song for sure.
I don't know any of this
songs, 1900. That's 1900 stuff. You don't know about that.
It's living on the brand, not on the edge.
It's living on the edge.
There's a part in the song. Single goddamn song from them. I'm sorry.
Listen, we like rock too from old school. If you rock, you know what I'm talking about. What song?
Listen,
put it in the chat.
The only rock I know is Linkin Park, and the only reason I know Linkin Park
is not even rock.
What?
That's hip hop. Linkin Rock. Well, they're pop.
That's rock. That's rock.
Linkin Park is pop. I corrected it as hip hop.
Anyways, y'all remember those YouTube videos that used to put the animation with the song in the background? That's the only reason I know Linkin Park, because they had their song in the background, and you had like a bunch of Dragon Ball Z videos, like Goku and Gohan and shit, just going at it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I grew up in the, you know what I'm saying, the 2000s, not the 1900s.
Damn, I had a point I was gonna say, but I totally forgot what it was.
Who do you got? Yeah.
I think Deuce and the rest of the bench players at home are gonna perform a lot better.
Home crowd. Deuce loves a home crowd.
Yeah, I think the bench is definitely gonna perform a lot better. And boy, what else was I gonna fucking tell you guys? I forgot.
Go ahead.
No, I think we got this though, for sure.
As I say, because the Garden's going to make a difference too. So if we do struggle or start off a little slow, if he does put in a deuce, he does put in a cam, all they need to get is one basket, and the Garden's going to explode, and they love that energy. So they definitely can get motivated real quick off of that. So I definitely like that, and I think, and this is the first time that Mitchell really get a good where he's playing at 100% in the Garden. So he's been playing phenomenal both series. So it's gonna be interesting, man. But I haven't seen the Knicks all year have 3 bad games. I've seen two a couple of times, but 3, I don't see them shit in the bed like that. I think it's gonna be, to be honest, I think it's gonna be the best offensive game probably of all the playoffs. I definitely see Boston getting into some kind of their 3-point rhythm, but I think we're gonna break their heart because we're gonna be able to beat them offensively, even with them in rhythm, even with them giving us their best 3-point shots, even with them having whoever they are, and then we're just gonna solidify themselves with all the media. And you know what I'm saying? New Yorkers, we do it different. You put some respect on our names, but sometimes you just gotta punch the bully. You know what I'm saying? We just go into the schoolyard. It's 3:00. The dude's been talking smack all day. You know, he's been trying to take my lunch. You know what I'm saying? So Knicks is going outside. We ain't scared. They got the whole crowd behind them. It's just us and our JanSport. And you know what I'm saying? We're about to, you know, and our butters are just us, our JanSports, and our butters. You know what I'm saying? With our Yankee fitted.
You still living in the 1900s, man. Like
Hey, we never.
JanSport has been dead for years, bro. We talking about the North Face now, bro. It's the North Face.
North Face was
or the flight jackets. God,
yo, let me explain something to you, youngin. You see these gray hairs is for a reason. We are what you call the trendsetters. We set your life. What you guys boast up now, we were shitting on back then. The shit you like, North Face is what your Fed like. Your Fed like North Face. We were rocking North Face before that. You know what I'm saying? It's the thorough people, the backpackers with that JanSport. So what are you talking about?
You remember the stringy backpacks? I forgot what they used to be called.
I still use that right now when I go riding my bike. Hey, that's like Hallie Hansen. I'm saying you got some Hallie Hansens and some Elise. You don't know about Hallie Hansen, that? Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Who?
Yeah, that. Never mind. Hey, real hip hop heads, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you know about Hallie Hansen. Anyway,
Hallie Hansen.
And you was too young, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I was rocking that
from the 1800s.
Oh my god, you weren't even a thought back then. Before your dad had you. Hey,
like my dad used to say, yo era molecular espacial.
Yeah, that's for sure. Definitely.
My little signal. I'm driving through the forests.
The forest of Hialeah. How are we looking on? Let me see. Hey, let me get back to you. Let me see if he's all right. I'll get back to you guys. Hold on. I'll get back to you guys. Y'all keep it. Hold on. I don't know if practice over.
What's it?
But yeah, so
I don't know.
Yeah, it is what it is. What happened?
Definitely have a better game 3. I think, like I called last time, that Bridges was gonna step up and get back to his normal self.
I can't hear you, bro. You breaking up real bad. I got nothing. I can't hear you at all.
I'm driving through the woods.
Driving through the woods?
Driving through the woods.
Okay. I mean, can you hear him, Special? I can't hear him. Am I alone? All right, well, I guess I'm alone. So here we go on the solo dolo. But yeah, so I'm just gonna ramble on because I don't have anything to really talk about. Oh, is he still there? I mean, I can't hear him. Okay. So yeah, so what about you, Special? Talk to me, man. What you think about what's your keys to the game tomorrow?
Same, man. Guys, like they go down by 20, they win the game. These crazy runs, like I can't put nothing past them. Tomorrow, let's say tomorrow. Let's say tomorrow they go up by 20 again. I think they're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I gonna say?
Yo, lucky I'm getting my kid. I heard that. Yo, I'm gonna address that in a second. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Say your opinion. I'm playing. Hey, come on, let's go, boy.
You gonna address what? What did you talk about?
No idea.
No, okay. Anyways,
So, I mean, but I think like you saying it's first game at home, it's a day game, don't really play well. They're eventually gonna that percentage of shooting is eventually gonna go. Like they're not gonna
for the Celtics.
Celtics.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna continue shooting bad.
Now it's like, okay, and I'm missing 45 threes. They're hitting these threes. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, and that's where it gets scary, because then it's like you're gonna get the full Boston effect. You know what I mean? But I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping that Tibbs figured something out, because they weren't all open threes. So hopefully he did figure something out, and then we can contain them a little bit and make it a series or make it a game. So you think it's gonna go 5 or 6 or 7?
I say 6.
So you got us winning at the Garden or at?
I feel like we might split. Might split at the Garden. Win 3 games at Boston. That's tough.
That's tough, man. But so isn't it? Don't we have the next 3 games at MSG?
No, that's only in the NBA Finals.
Oh.
It's always 2-2, 1-1.
Oh, I got you. So we're gonna split and then go back and beat them over there 6 games.
Why not? Let's beat them twice at home and sweep the champions.
I don't think we're gonna sweep them.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be real crazy.
I feel like if we split,
I think the law averages, man, like they're not gonna continue shooting terrible from 3, and if they're chucking up 40, 50 at them, I mean, law of averages says they're gonna hit about a cool 20 of them. I mean, I don't know. That's just thinking logically, I guess. What you think? How you think they've been guarding Tatum and Brown?
Phenomenal.
I think they're doing a great job with
Tatum hasn't had a 30-point game yet. I don't even think he's had a 20-point game. He has a 20-point game? Gotta look that up.
I don't think so.
But
I know that we've made it real difficult for Tatum. I can't speak on Brown. I've been really focusing on Tatum, and like I've been wanting them to contain Tatum, because I feel like if the way he goes, the team goes. So if he keeps going bad, I feel like the team's gonna keep going bad.
He been doing shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he's probably still hurt.
Tatum?
No, Brown.
Brown.
He's got leg issues. So.
I mean, everybody's dealing with something now. I mean, it's just that point in the season. You know what I mean? Nobody got fresh legs.
No, but I mean, he got injured at the end towards the end of the year.
Like, oh, I didn't know that.
He was out like the final 8 games of the season.
I had no idea. Do you know what it is? Or is it like something serious?
Let me look it up.
Oh yeah, while you do that,
it's his knee.
Yeah, his knee.
Oh, his knee. Or he got like runners.
They're all banged up. Everybody's banged up in the NBA right now.
Yeah, nobody's healthy right now. I'm not gonna use that as an excuse for them. At the end of the day, you gotta lace up. You gotta play the game.
Yeah.
We play to win the game, as my guy Herm once said. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I feel some of you guys' points. We haven't played our best game yet either, so I don't want to be too hard on the Knicks. No homo, but I believe there's a lot of things that we can do to make sure that we win Game 3. The first major thing is we got to hit our free throws. No, I don't know if Mitch is going to be of any help to that, but we got to start hitting our free throws. And then another thing that we got to shore up is our situation, like I said, with OG and Mikhail. Like, I feel like we got to get them started early. Get them nice, easy looks. Get their confidence flowing. Because I know if you get OG's confidence flowing, he's going to start chucking threes. And before you know it, he'll have 25 points. So, again, I think that'll help in preventing us from falling down by 20. And in turn, should give us even more confidence to shut the door on them and send them packing, send them home. Yeah, and then Jalen Brunson, just keep doing what you're doing. I got no complaints about you. Play your game.
Nothing. Not even one. Nothing.
Nah, I mean, besides the foul baiting, I'm not gonna criticize Brunson. He's come to the point to me where he's like untouchable, in the sense of like criticizing his game and whatnot. Because A, the dude shows up in the regular season. B, he shows up even better in the postseason. And C, he's had the moments. This isn't the first time that he's, put a team out, hit the game-winning shot or whatever the case. He's done it. Yeah. He did it last year, and he did it the year before that, and he's doing it this year. So if you perform in the playoffs and if you perform in the regular season and you get better in the playoffs, bro, I can't get mad at you for nothing. Do what you gotta do. Keep doing your thing. That's how I feel.
Yeah, he's come on strong when we needed him. So
yeah,
even if he fumbles the ball throughout the 3 quarters, in the 4th quarter, he's always gonna come on.
Exactly, and that's all you could ask for. You know what I mean? Just like I said, play your game. I'm not gonna call him a hero ball this, hero ball that. I'll leave that up to you guys. All that shit is just noise to me at the end of the day, because Jalen Brunson has been the best player to walk through Madison Square Garden's doors since Carmelo Anthony. And Carmelo Anthony had one great season, and I believe it was 2012, where we won like 50-something games and got bounced in the second round. And we're talking about Jalen Brunson, a dude that has been here for 3-4 years, has been in the playoffs the same amount of time, has taken us to the verge of the Eastern Conference Finals. You just had a couple injuries, bad timed injuries and stuff that prevented it. But I feel like if he would have had the opportunity, he would have took us to the Eastern Conference Finals. And
what are we talking about?
I'm talking about Jalen Brunson. I'm not trying to sound like a homer or anything, but I don't want to hear no criticism about him. I feel like he's untouchable.
I mean, but the consensus of the fan base, everybody loves Brunson. So,
I like to get at him when he, goes one-on-one and puts on his cape and tries to say hero ball and this guy and the other. I'm not trying to hear nothing.
Yeah, but we're just criticizing him trying to get the rest of them going earlier. You see, like look at how he played the second game. The second game, he was looking for the rest, trying to find them and helping them out. He was playing more of a passive game. In this playoffs, game number 2, Jalen Brunson played looking for his players. True or not true? Game 1, he went in and he was trying to take on the load himself. Pause. Like he was trying to play not hero ball, but he was definitely trying to initialize the offense. So I mean, it's no criticism. Nobody hates Brunson. We're just trying to make sure that the pieces that we spend money getting on, everybody knows what Jalen Brunson can do. He's proven. There's nothing else he has to prove to us. So the rest of the guys, what we haven't seen, like when Jalen Brunson was injured, what did you see? How do you think OG improved offensively? It wasn't because Brunson was making him offensively better or looking for him, try to find a way to find chemistry with OG more. It was when Jalen Brunson got injured that everybody else's offensive game started stepping up. You've seen it from Mikal, you've seen it from OG, and I think with what we were saying, if Jalen Brunson would have played being a pass first guard instead of doing what he does normally and naturally in his sleep, if he would have played catered more to that hand, yeah, he wouldn't have been the clutch player of the year, but the team would have been a lot further, I think. You feel what I'm saying?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to criticize anything he does. I mean, his style of play is his style of play. I don't want him to change. I don't need him to change. I need him to keep doing what he's doing.
No, he's doing great.
If anything, I would want Thibodeau to highlight his style of play more and like incorporate other people into the flow. Like you don't have to just have a pick and roll between Cat and whoever. You can do a pick and roll with Jalen Brunson and Mikal and OG and Josh and yada yada. You can switch it up. You can have backdoor cuts and all this shit, but that's not really his offense.
I'm just getting access to my YouTube. Shout out to the chat. Daniel Berry Sports. Shout out to Mike the Specialist, Keith Watkins, and Still Nick fans. What's poppin'? I know my brother read it while I was driving. What's goody, fellas? Salute to the chat. Salute to Two Shots, No Knicks, Ruel, Machete. Whatever it is, let's go. Knicks, the world is watching. Yes, they are. The world is watching. They see what my city and what my squad is doing. We are making New York City proud. Let me tell you something. Game 3, all the stars, every star that lives in New York City, Ben Stiller, bro, I mean, I could
they're all going to be there.
All the stars, huh?
They're all going to be there.
Everybody's going to be there. Saturday at 3 p.m.
Yeah. Well, hey, what's that shirt that OG be liking? What's that? The gymnast that be there for OG? She got to be there for sure.
Yeah, I mean, everybody
Who's
is
that?
definitely going to be outside on fucking Saturday at 3 o'clock. Everybody will be outside. The garden will be lit. I mean, the energy if we seen it when we were playing against, when we got to the second round, this is the Eastern Conference Finals. We're up 2-0. Do you understand that the energy will be crazy, crazy, and crazy, and crazy? That's all I gotta tell you. The world's most famous arena.
It's gonna be insane.
Bro.
Can't wait to see who shows up.
Listen.
Probably gonna have Chris Rock and all them.
Oh, Chris Rock.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, everybody you can name, any and every famous person. You're gonna be.
Of
course, Spike is gonna be
You're gonna see Spider-Man, 50 Cent, Batman, Superman, the Hulk, Buster Rhymes. You're gonna see. Bro, who are you not gonna see in the building? You're gonna see the whole Avengers. Everybody should be out.
Tracy Morgan. Oh man.
Oh. Hey boy, hey listen. It's gonna be a special Saturday. Come 3 o'clock. My heart is gonna be so happy because I already can tell you the outcome of what's about to happen. Machete's not here. I don't give a fuck about super superstitious. Listen, 3-0. I've been calling it every pod, every time. It's gonna be 3-0. We getting ready for the Bruins. Luckily, I didn't have time to take the pod on to Home Depot and find me a special green and black broom. That's what I'm looking for.
2 shots
Yo, you frozen? Am I frozen? It's
2 shots froze.
2 shots frozen. Boy, he got that look on his face like. Yo, I guess he went. I guess the McDonald's Wi-Fi ran out. But we good. We here. We out here. You know what I mean? Me and Mike the Specialist. Now it's our time to hold it down. Machete, he ducked off. He got scared. I think it's better that way. You know what I mean? Keep the energy the same.
I think Ruel is driving, but he's just muted.
He's definitely driving. He doesn't want to be a bad example to my nieces and nephews. So, listen. I'm here. I'm rocking with y'all. I'm hotboxing a bogey. Horrible. But we about to do this. We're gonna make it a short show because I'm pretty sure everybody's in and out with it. Listen, Saturday, Crash Out Party Season 2. Crash Out Season 2 Party 3-0. We in there. I want to give a shout out to the chat. Want to give a shout out to Mike the Specialist, Machete for popping up for 2 minutes. And I want to shout out all the media, everybody out there, you know, absorbing our energy. Let's call it that. We greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'm signing out. Shout out to the chat, TOF, Knicks. Let's go. Mikey, get us the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Forbes and Fields in the building. My God, what's good?
And I salute the new Knicks. Let's get it.
Shout out to the new Knicks.
The new Knicks, salute my guy.
The new Knicks, the organic podcast.
Uh-oh. Sounds like it's about to go down in here. Going down. New York City, NYC, Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks.
uniforms.
New York City. New York Knicks. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah.